Spring, summer, autumn, winter, the 4 seasons of the Japanese year. Rokunori's beautiful rice terrace landscape leave visitors breathless. But the local population is aging and shrinking, leaving fewer people to tend them. The rice terraces face a difficult future. We have formed a project team to help protect the terrace landscape and promote the goodness of the rice terrace rice. In the course of our activities, we have come to understand not only the problems of aging farmers and not enough people to maintain the rice terraces, but also the increasing abandonment of farmland and protection of biological diversity. We have also come to see that the agriculture activities at the terraces preserve an artificial natural environment that reduces diversity and increases threats from animals like deer and boar. In 2024, we asked people who have moved to the Rokunori Rice Terrace region what its appeal might be. And using their special nutritional knowledge, the students began considering how Rokunori Rice Terrace rice could be marketed and pest animals be turned from a minus to a plus by developing wild game meat products. The appeal of life at the Rokunori Rice Terrace region as seen by new residents. We talked to the Kandas who moved here from Aichi and Shizuoka prefectures to grow indigo and dye fabric. This is our 4th year living here. We grow indigo and do traditional dyeing with fermented indigo and lye. We have really just started, but the Rokunori lifestyle appeals to us and we've decided to live here. It takes 2 years to go from growing indigo to dyeing. Bacteria living on the indigo have an important role in burning out the color of the dye. If ash from trees other than hardwood is used, the different material content will affect the bacteria and the color will not be as good. Chlorinated tap water affects the fermentation, so we have to use rainwater and well water. The indigo needs to be monitored by appearance, taste, smell, and texture. We students actually tasted the fermenting dyes. And then we tried dyeing fabric. Why did you decide to come to Rokunori to do indigo dyeing? We found the culture of festival dancing and the natural environment appealing, and we liked the local people. We found a nice house with an attached workshop and a field. We wanted to be able to go out to the field and feel the changing of the seasons, to see and hear nature. That's why we wanted to live here. Hello. Why did you begin farming here at Rokunori? It reminded my father of his hometown, which was submerged by a dam. So he bought a house here. Tell us why you wanted to farm. I used to do sales for a company, but I got to thinking about what kind of life I wanted to live and decided it was farming. I wanted to sell only the things I really wanted to sell, really good things. So I'm farming without pesticides and use as little fertilizer as possible. We're really impressed that you're doing what you wanted to do. Please keep at it. Thank you. Today, we have come to plant buckwheat in an abandoned rice terrace and build a fence to keep out deer. My name is Ishikawa. I act like I was born and raised in Rokunori, but in fact, this is only my 6th year here. Why did you decide to move here? I have been wanting to farm for a long time, so I moved here to do it. What is important to you about farming and buckwheat? My main purpose is to improve the appearance of Rokunori. The climate here in Rokunori is excellent for growing buckwheat, so I'm trying to make the most of it. I don't really need to add anything to the fields and can just let the crops grow naturally. Is there anything you want to do in the future? And what are your goals? It would be great if the older residents could be with us forever, but of course, that isn't possible. So I'm hoping that this project will increase the number of people willing to help us keep this all going. We spoke to Mr. Day from the Ri Rice Terrace Preservation Society. Rokunori was slowly disappearing. The traditional dances have bounced back because of the new residents, but without them, the dances would have been gone in a few years. The survival of rural areas have become an issue in recent years. It's great that people are attracted to this area, but that attraction has to keep holding up. But if there's something you want to do, you should be like these two and try to make a life out of it. Of course, there's risk in doing that. But I guess that's what it means to follow your dreams. Using nutritional knowledge in 6 industry initiatives: Ri Rice Terrace rice and wild game meat. We used our specialized knowledge of nutrition to market Ri Rice Terrace rice and vision products from the local wild game. For example, we created Ri Rice Terrace Amazake, which is a non-alcoholic fermented rice drink that takes advantage of the fine flavor and nutritional value of the Ri rice. Next, we added our originally grown carrots to the local specialty roasted miso sauce rice cakes to make a nutritious new product, the Ri Rice Terrace Carrot Gohei Mochi. And we are also working on a wild game meat product using venison. We held lots of meetings and tested many versions of delicious venison products that is nutritious and makes use of the local foods. The flavor is very clean and delicious. It isn't too spicy, so I think children will also enjoy eating it. The venison frankfurt was a collaboration between the Tokai Gakuin University, Nishiwara Jibiya Farm, the Tokai Regional Agricultural Administration Office, Ministry of Agriculture, Forestry and Fisheries, Gifu Prefecture, and Gujo City. We call it Shikaniku Tsumechao and made it in Gujo spicy and shiso curry flavors. We began selling it at the Tokai Wild Game Meat Fair, hosted by the Tokai Regional Agricultural Administration Office, Ministry of Agriculture, Forestry and Fisheries, and it was popular with both Japanese and foreign visitors. And in the process of creating the frankfurts, we learned a lot about the use of wild game overseas. We hope to continue creating game meat products that turn pest animals from a minus into a plus. This is one of the attractions that will bring people to the rice terraces. And the circle of people here will continue to expand. The Shirotori Worship Hall dance has been designated as a national important intangible folk cultural property. In Gifu Prefecture, the natural environment is called Hizan no Sui. Hizan refers to the Hida Plateau and mountains, and No-sui refers to the well-watered farmlands on the Nobi Delta. Since ancient times, the different landscapes have produced a highly varied agriculture. We, the members of the project team, intend to continue working with the Shirotori community, keeping alive the Ri Rice Terrace history they have created and contributing what we can. More than anything, we want to preserve the beautiful Ri Rice Terrace landscape for future generations.